We're celebrating 5 years of Impact 100 NYC as a collective giving circle here in New York City. We started during the pandemic in 2020. We gathered as many women as we could. When we first started, we were not sure if we would have 100 women, but we managed to get to 147 in our first year and gave away one large transformational grant to Fiverr Children's Foundation.
I'm sitting in front of the Serve Cabin today, and this was built 5 years ago with support from the women of Impact 100 NYC. Fiverr is a youth development organization. We make a 10-year commitment to young people from systemically under-resourced backgrounds in both New York City and Central New York. We provide experiences that both challenge and nurture young people so that they have the tools and the character strengths to create their own positive futures.
What I love about collective giving and the Impact 100 NYC model is that it's interactional giving. It's not just transactional. We're not just writing a check. We really get to see the change makers that are making a difference and the people that they serve and the impact that the money makes. For me, that's the most significant part of Impact 100 NYC.
Sure We Can is a nonprofit redemption center. That means that the core of our service provision is container deposit recycling. So canners, the people who collect bottles and cans from the street in order to earn money, bring those bottles and cans to our center where they can redeem them for cash. We also offer supportive programs and services like outreach and engagement that can just build dignity in their lives and also create a context where they can thrive in the face of the many social and institutional barriers they have to deal with every day.
There are so many nonprofits who want to do good work for the city, and we've been able to touch so many people just from the grants that we've given so far.
You Gotta Believe is an adoption agency that focuses primarily on finding permanent families for older youth in foster care. Our mission allows us to train parents to prepare to adopt youth who have been in the foster care system, and also work with youth to prepare them to be adopted. And essentially, our goal is for placement and to create families.
The grant from Impact 100 NYC really allowed You Gotta Believe to get our mental health program off the ground. Prior to this grant, we had one therapist. After this grant, we were able to hire additional therapists. We've got the in-person space. We are doing work, really meaningful work with our families that simply was not possible before we got the grant from Impact 100 NYC.
In 5 short years, we've brought together a huge community of women across all 5 boroughs to help fund transformative grants for organizations that are doing the work to make New York a better place. We've raised $1.5 million, and we're very happy to be celebrating that.
At Impact 100 NYC, we have given New York City women a seat at the table and the power to donate money to a cause that they find important. Anyone can make a small difference, and I encourage people to make a small difference, but collectively, we can really make a big difference.
You can see how the Impact mission is growing. For women and for grantees, well, for women, first of all, I'd say, look, join. You can be part of something super special. $1,000 goes a long way, but $100,000 builds this. And for nonprofits, it's an easy sell for any nonprofit. $100,000, especially in these days, is very hard to come by. The impacts that you're having are just multiplied tremendously. It's really helped us to dream a little bit more about what else we can build and develop here at camp to further support our young people.
Impact 100 NYC allowed us to completely change our thinking about our organization, about the horizons of our work and what was possible. And with their support, we were allowed to transcend that boundary and consider new possibilities in opening our first ever expansion redemption center. Now that Impact itself is growing, it's so exciting to think about what other horizons can be crossed by organizations that they might support, and how, as a New York City community trying to make an impact, we can work together to defy our sense of what may be possible and reach beyond it.
It's amazing that it's only been 5 years since Impact 100 NYC has been in existence. I can only imagine what the next 5 years will look like. not only for the organizations that Impact 100 NYC will fund, but also for all the communities throughout all the 5 boroughs in New York City.